Welcome to the driver training video for the DClimate Auxiliary Power Unit. I'm Martin Duffy, CEO of DClimate. In this video I'll be showing you how to operate the APU and how it integrates with your truck and inverter. We'll show you how the system can provide you with unlimited heat, air conditioning and 110 volt power no matter how long the stop or severe the weather conditions. But before we begin, let's review why it's important for you to use the system. The primary reason for using the system is to reduce or eliminate idling during stops, rest periods, and 34-hour resets, while still providing you with a comfortable environment for rest and relaxation. So you might ask, why should I want to reduce idling? Well, there's many reasons. Low idle percentage means significant reduction in run hours on your truck engine. Can be up to 50% in many cases. This results in less wear and tear on the engine and significantly reduces the subload on your emission systems. Combined, this will improve reliability on your truck. The bottom line is, it will help keep you on the road racking up those miles. Also, every hour of idling burns about 3/4 of a gallon of diesel fuel. So using the APU helps the environment by reducing emissions. It saves on fuel costs and will significantly improve your MPG performance. With effective use of the system, you can help make Variant one of the greenest and most fuel-efficient fleets in the country. Okay, so let's begin. Your truck is fitted with an optimized idle auto start system, and in order to operate the DClimate APU, this system must be activated. When activated, the truck sends a signal to the DClimate APU, letting it know that it's okay to run continuously. The auto start system also monitors battery voltage and will start the truck when your batteries reach 11.8 volts. The truck will run for 1 hour to recharge the batteries and shut back down. This ensures that your batteries stay healthy at all times. To activate optimized idle, the key must be in the on position, the transmission in neutral, and the park brake set. Using the quick access button on your steering wheel, navigate to the optimized idle menu and press OK twice. You'll know you have successfully activated optimized idle when you see the symbol appear on your console. By using the return key, you can navigate back to the home screen. So now you can see how easy it is to set optimized idle. So it's worth getting yourself into the habit of setting optimized idle and using your DClimate system even on short stops. This will help keep your cab the temperature you want and also significantly help driving down your idle numbers. So let's go back now and take a look at the DClimate control panel and walk through the operation of the system. So the DClimate system is operated using a simple control panel that's located in your sleeper. We'll review operation of that control panel now. There are 3 knobs that are required to set and run the system. The first knob provides power to the system and allows you to select the mode in which you want to operate the system. There are 3 operational modes available: air conditioning, heat, and fan-only mode. The center knob is used for fan speed selection, and there are 5 options there. Auto, and auto only operates when it's in heat and cool mode. When it's in fan mode, you must select either 1, 2, 3, or 4. The third knob is a thermostat, and this is what you use to select the temperature you desire. In cool mode, when moved all the way to the left, that will maintain a temperature of 65 degrees within your cab. In cool mode, moved all the way to the right, it'll be 80 degrees. The reverse is the case when it's in heat mode. To the right will maintain 80 degrees, all the way to the left, 65 degrees. If you like a cabin temperature of about 72, leaving this knob pointing straight up will achieve that. So there's a few tips that will help you get the best out of your DClimate system. When in cool or heat mode, we highly recommend that you leave the fan in the auto position. This will provide the best balance of efficiency and temperature control to ensure that you get a comfortable experience. A second useful tip is that when in heat or cool mode, the system will run at full capacity until it reaches requested temperature. So setting it to the coolest or hottest setting does not decrease the time taken to reach that temperature. So we recommend find the temperature you're comfortable with and leave it set at that position. And then select the cool or heat mode operation. When the system is on, a green status light will be displayed. When this light is solid, it indicates the system is operating normally. If this light flashes, it indicates there's a system error. If you see the light flashing, simply turn the system off and back on again to reset. If the flashing persists, it indicates that maintenance may be required on the system and you should contact XRA for further instructions. The system is programmed with a 15-hour unattended runtime limit feature. This is designed to prevent unnecessary use of the system if the truck is left unattended for long periods of time. In order to avoid the time limit being reached, you must interact with either the mode knob or the fan speed knob at least once during a 15-hour period. You'll know that you have hit the 15-hour runtime limit if a flash code of 4 rapid flashes followed by 1 slow flash is shown on your status light. If you do see that code, simply turn the system off and back on again. Heat for the DClimate system is provided by an S-bar diesel-fired heater. When you select heat mode, the heater will go through a startup sequence that takes a few minutes. So please be patient as the heater works to achieve the temperature you've requested on your dial. The DClimate HVAC unit is located underneath the bunk, as you can see here. This system delivers cool and heated air through a duct system which we'll review in a moment. There's really only 2 things you need to be aware of with this system. One is to ensure that the return air filter doesn't become clogged. This is particularly important for pet owners to keep an eye on. The second is to ensure that the return air grill you see on the front here of the bunk is kept clear from items on the floor. It's important that airflow is maintained in the system for it to operate correctly. The air on the DClimate system is delivered through a duct system that's been installed in your cab. At your feet there are 2 circular vents that can be opened or closed and the direction shifted to your preference. The primary duct is what we call an air curtain that runs the full length of the bunk. Your inverter is programmed with an 11.6 low voltage disconnect setting. What that means is that there will be power always available from your 110 volt outlets, 2 located on the lower wall in front of your bunk and 2 behind your shelf. Because of this, it's important that all critical items are powered from these outlets, particularly CPAP machines. This will guarantee you will always have uninterrupted power to those devices. If for some reason you find you are losing power to your inverter before your truck starts, it may indicate that your inverter is incorrectly programmed. And please contact XRA if that's the case. So now that we've covered the operation of the DClimate system, there's just a few other items I'd like to cover before we wrap up this training video. The first thing to remember is that it's quite normal for your truck not to start during a rest period. It's not unusual for the batteries never to reach that 11.8 volts. The important thing for you to remember is just set your opti idle and let it be your watchdog. Don't be concerned. Your truck is programmed with 5-minute idle shutdown when ambient temperatures are above 20 degrees or below 110 degrees. If temperatures are below or above the upper limits, it doesn't mean you have to run your engine. You still have the option to shut your engine down, set opti idle, and run the DClimate system if you so choose. Your truck has pre-programmed LVD settings. And what this means is power will be cut to the 12-volt outlets in your truck and some of your interior lighting when the battery voltage reaches 12.1. But it's important to remember there will always be power available to your 4 110-volt outlets. For this reason, please make sure that all critical devices are plugged into your 110-volt outlets. While resting in the bunk area, it's always a good idea to use your bunk curtains. This will help reduce load on the HVAC system and maintain tight temperature control, even in severe conditions. It's also recommended that you pull your windshield curtains if resting during the day to help reduce solar load within the cab. When using the DClimate system, please make sure that the HVAC blower in the front of your truck is turned to the off position. This will ensure that you're not drawing in any outside air. So, thank you for spending the time to go over this training video with us. We hope you enjoy your experience. And please feel free to contact us, the number listed below, if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you and enjoy the ride.